Hello everyone, welcome. So I have one of the best person who is a laughing queen. I call her laughing queen because we met in one of the Toastmaster session where we are learning the laughing, right? So the Toastmaster journey I found it's like connecting with like-minded people, the good people, and the energy, positive energy you find through this network, through this community is like wonderful. So I have one of the beautiful person Heshma, so
You.
I welcome you. If at this podcast and if this is not about like recording, I'm sure that we like started laughing on any topic. So you're so positive. Like I have seen you personally. So have you ever feel like a disheartened and then like sudden smile or sudden joining the Toastmaster meeting make you happy?
Yeah. So seeing it is very true that sometimes in life we are disheartened, we lose hopes. Sometimes we want that dream job and still we are unable to get it. Sometimes we come back, dissatisfied from work. Okay, now how my next day is going to be? Oh no, I don't want to go next day to office. So I'll just in the night or in the evening, I'll just attend a Toastmaster meeting from my phone and just attempt table topics. And yeah, I'm happy. And then I win the best table topic speaker. You get a certificate, and then I can flaunt it. I post it, and what not I used to do before. And that, I would say Toastmasters is my happy place. So if I have to select going for shopping or Toastmasters, I would select Toastmasters. But over the years, I realized that sometimes I feel Toastmasters is getting too much in my life. That I even got Toastmaster of the Year award. So then I felt, I should limit down, because if you see, this is our life. Toastmasters is a part of life. But when it became my life, I had to realize this, because this was something very critical, because it became my life. So that was something which really changed me, and it made me realize, because I lost many things in life. So I should make it small. So many of the times you'll see my status, I hardly post. It's only on a Saturday or Sunday I'll post on Toastmasters. Saturday also I'll try to avoid. I'll keep it for myself, family time, because it's good to introspect yourself. Sunday is the only time, because I charted my own club at Hadapsa Toastmasters Club in Pune recently in Feb. So it was on Valentine's Day when we got that notification. Thank you so much. So on Valentine's Day, we got that notification. And yes, it was like a blessing indeed for me. Not that because I charted the club for credits or something, but yes, because I started my own. There is something is like an emotion, I would say, right? So then I realized that I can see Toastmasters only on Sunday, and it will be just a part of my life. So that in the evenings at least I can spend time with family, isn't it?
Yeah. So this happened to me also like so when a person started Toastmaster journey like new members they found like sometimes they got disheartened because they are not able to interact with people, they like hesitate to speak, and the speaker who come here like find this platform, they like they are finding their happiness, they are like learning subconsciously, but they become addicted to it. Like I used to talk, like I used to take a lot of Toastmaster meeting because I love to talk. So I started channelizing. So this is very connectable experience I can relate with my journey too. So what from this discussion I want to advise the new Toastmaster and even the Toastmaster who are like from lots of like joining lot of meeting, channelize, because sometimes you feel motivated but then like you feel overburdened. So try to schedule meeting properly. And you said that you chartered a club, congrats. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
so I want the story behind that and how a person can start. We will go step by step. If a Toastmaster want to charter a club, if a company or members they want to start a club, so we have a right person here. So please, Heshma,
So
share
I
the
think
story.
you are planning to charter a club, right? Looks like in a school or college.
Yeah, and this is one of my selfish question.
Okay. To be very honest, I will give you a clarity of how it started in a corporate community college also. You can charter a club in a college also. The easiest way of chartering is in a corporate club or in a college or even in a school. School will be a Gavalier Toastmasters club, because below 18 they are known as Gavaliers, right? Kids below 18 years and above 3 years or 4 years of age. That is for the school, Cavaliers Toastmasters Club. For college and for corporate, it is the easiest way to charter. Why? It is because there is a lot of people in that same organization. That is the easiest way. A corporate club can be chartered within 2 months. But why a community club is 40 times tougher than a corporate or a college club is because when you start a community club, you are with zero. You have no one except you and your few friends. So when I started Hardup's Club, I went for community, which is the toughest. It took me 6 months to charter. There were days where I was on zero, but still I lost hope in between. But yes, I was always boosted by my friends. This was, and I was motivated. This is something which, which just boosted my morale. Sometimes I would just take a break. I'll not do anything. I'll wonder what is wrong. Am I doing something wrong? Or how is the circumstance not right? To just have patience and go on, move on. So community club is 5 times tougher, as I mentioned earlier. So you have to just start on, try to promote the clubs, take demo meetings. Demo meetings will have the usual regular meetings, two speakers, one evaluator, two evaluators, tag team, grammarian, matlab timer, counter, grammarian, toastmaster of the day, table topic master. Always make sure you have table topics because that is something which you can encourage guests to take, part in. They will enjoy and then they'll get that feel, okay, they need to join Toastmasters. So this is one tip for you. And yeah, if you want to start in a college or school, that's the easiest way of starting because you have already the people in that organization. They will join for sure. Collect 20 members. They should be paid members. So either you need to find out whether the school or college is willing to sponsor those payments or a fee of $125. That is a one-time fee which is goes for club chartering. So what is it? You can divide into 20 members. That is $7. And the usual $45 to $20. That is the usual Toastmasters. Yeah, and then you need to ensure that they have paid it. So either it can be sponsored by school, college, or corporate, or either you can tell each member to pay. So the choices, it depends on the organization. So for a community club, which I did, I ensured I collected money from 20 people. So before the club was chartered, it was a new club, everything was transparent, everything was clarified, and then only I collected the payment of 20 members. But collecting the payment of 20 members wasn't cakewalk, right? It involved a lot of, you needed to sell the product literally because it was something very new. It was just like, example, this is an Apple phone, okay, iPhone. Example, this is new into the market and you need to sell it to 20 people. How are you going to sell it? And it's something new. It is not even launched. It's just imaginary. Someone says ki iPhone has come. We haven't seen it, nothing. Only I give verbal demonstrations. Okay, it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. Will people be able to agree to me? No, right? So there were some people who said to join another club. I was like, okay, fine. But there were those 20 members, charter members, who trusted in me. Out of 20, there were around 3 to 4 who were already Toastmasters. So they already knew about it and they built. But when did they join? They joined after I was around 15 members, 16 members. That is when the trust built it. And as soon as I reached 53 members, there were members who just kept coming. Okay, I want to join, I want to join. So now we have established just 10 meetings we have done till date. I mean, before we had done around 11 demo meetings, and then after it got chartered, we have done 10 meetings till date. But trust me, the members come to us now. We don't have to go to any member because already the word of mouth is spreading. We are posting on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. So we are posting in several social media platforms that people are getting to know from there and they are coming. Even today, I'll just tell you one. We had our club meeting, our 10th chapter meeting, and two guests just came and I asked them from how did you get to know about us? They said Instagram. So they literally, they have followed us from Instagram, Hardup's Toastmasters now, and they have liked the post, they have seen, and they directly come. I didn't even speak to them before they came. They directly came to the venue and they said we got to know from Instagram. So just see how that social media is so powerful. Let it be even YouTube, let it be Twitter or any sort of social media. It's so powerful. Right. So through that, I got two people, two members, two guests. They're willing to join also. So that's the bonus. So it is very initial. You need to create that foundation, I would say. Just like when we go to school or college, when we learn mathematics. So there is a foundation we create. That is, you would have heard of BODMAS. So there is certain, a particular process which we follow while calculating. So I think that has to be very strong. Once that is strong, anyone will trust us. Even let it be some person from abroad also, they will trust us.
So this is like a very tough so I didn't understand do you find any reason behind why people are not believing in Toastmaster? Because I found it a very valuable, even when approach my college, even other place, to show the students the value behind it. So I found that maybe lack of awareness, but still people are not considering the public speaking as a powerful tool. Most, like many colleges, Bits Pilani, even a lot of IIT, IIM, they are taking this Toastmaster in and promoting it. They are students are like I've met one like boy. He's in 12th standard and he is at his level 4 in Toastmaster. And I was like feeling jealous why I hadn't started at this early, because maybe of course I was not aware during my college time also. But as I found this very valuable in my life. So what challenges you feel like people are not taking the trust on this valuable resource?
So maybe I would say one is we got to know it very late, okay, Toastmasters, to be very honest. And the second thing is time commitment, because when you're in IIMs, IIT, and all, so they always focus on those people who are, the toppers. So if you have to be a topper, you need to spend the entire day in your room itself just studying. You can't do anything else, right? So if that is the case, then they will not find time for Toastmasters. Even if they know about it, they will not find time, because their own studies, their own commitments need time, right? So maybe those are some of the reasons why they might have not joined, or maybe they just didn't find time. And it's all about awareness, or maybe there might be no Toastmasters in next to their place, like Toastmasters club. Yeah, I hope I've answered to your question.
Yeah, thank you so much. And regarding public speaking, what I found, even when we are in traditional education, right, we just focus on syllabus. We are not giving time for our networking skills, and not neither to networking skill nor to communication skills. And when we come in job life, corporate club, then we found like we are lacking behind it. Even lot of problem I found, no time management, money management skills. But even this take communication and networking, a person can start like at very early age also. So any tips you want to share, like how a person can reach out, how a person can start this?
Okay. So for public speaking, there is no age. Even an 8 years old can start, even an 80 years old can start. Okay, this is the beauty of public speaking. There is no age for it. That's why we have the Gavaliers Toastmasters Club, where even 3 years, 4 years of age kids, they go for those sessions, and they become excellent proficient speakers. By the time they reach 18 years, 19 years, they're excellent. And we keep looking at them, okay, I'm nothing compared to this person, because I have attended those Gavalier contests. And when I see them, I'm like, okay, I need to learn a lot from them. It's like that. And even an 80 years old also, who just feels, a principal or anyone, there is no end to learning, right? So they also feel, okay, I need to join a session, and they join a Toastmaster session. So I would say to people who are having that eye contact, networking with people, what will people think of me? Will they judge me? Will they think of me? And what not, right? Because maybe I am wearing a dress, a formal dress, or maybe I come in full blazer and no one walks. So am I the odd one out? But yeah, after joining Toastmasters and becoming the odd one out, because I am myself. And if I need to create an impact, I need to have a different voice. Why am I different? Why am I Heshma? Because I carry myself in that way. That is why I define your personality. This is one thing which I would like to tell all of you all here, that no one should define your personality, because that is you, that is yourself. You love what you do, and you love the way you dress, and you love the way you communicate, and you love the way you speak. So I feel, and the way you speak. So I feel that, you should just you are scared of speaking. Speak anything, at least speak something, so that will break the fear of public speaking. And that's how you will break that glass ceiling of, glossophobia.
Yeah, totally agree. Even I was not aware about like that school Toastmaster. I was like, oh, like even 3-year-old kids like giving speeches. So it's like really surprising.
Yes, that's why they have that ability. Yeah, that's why they have speakers. By the time they are 8 years, 9 years, they speak so well. And I'm like, okay, I'm nothing as compared to them.
So I'm like after this I want to check that video also. I will ask someone like please allow me to check that meeting also. So here my next question is, so we discuss about like how to bring people before chartering club and why people are not taking interest the struggle. My next question is to you. Now you have members. So what next step you have to take to start a club?
Okay, so I'll tell you all the steps. So first is 20 paid members. Okay, imagine you have Anshum has got 20 paid members. Then there are around 6 documents from Toastmasters International which you need to fill up. Okay, so you need to fill up, get the member details like a member first name, last name, mobile number, email address, even the home address. Okay, if it's an existing member, you need to get the member ID. And if it's a new member, then you just leave it blank, because then that ID will be tied to the member ID. And if it's a member, then you just leave it blank, because then that ID will be tied to the member ID. And then you need to have that sergeant at arms, secretary, treasurer, VP PR, VPM, VPE, president. All these excom roles have to be decided before only. So we had an excom meeting also with all the, members, and then they nominated. And by the way, I'm excited because already have taken most of the roles. So I just wanted to give others a chance to grow. And as it is, I was a club mentor, so it might as well better be a club mentor than getting, too much on your plate, right? Because how much can you handle in one day, right? So I wanted to give others a chance also. So then we decided excom, then we need to fill those details. And there are like that 6 different forms where we have hybrid meetings. Okay, so hybrid meetings is where, we have it online also and we have it in person also at the same time, to cater to both the audiences joining online and in person. Imagine I cannot come in person, then I'll join online. So that is something which is very convenient. Example, I'm traveling or someone else is traveling, or someone else is traveling, they can join online. So that is one benefit of hybrid meetings, and that flexibility is there in hybrid meetings. There are pros and cons also, where, coordination, network issues, all these kind of things are there. But yeah, I think that's what challenges us to multitask. So then we filled up all the documents, we sent it to Toastmasters International, the new clubs team. Okay, and then after 1 month, we had to wait like 4 week club is chartered. So we need to complete those documentations, which I would say took me around 2 to 3 days to complete it, because it took time actually to get all those details and all from the members. And you need to keep the members very transparent. Okay, this is what we are doing and stuff, so that they have the trust in us. It's not that only we take the money and then tata bye bye. It's not like that. You need to make people trust you, so that in the coming terms also they renew, because renewals are something which is very crucial and critical after every term. So good news is, out of 22 members, we have got 14 members to renew, and which is very great. It is very good. We have got them to renew till September. So I believe they trust us, right? So that is why it is very important to get all those details, send it to Toastmasters International, and then it's done.
Nice. So I have a question. Like, why it is a need of a new club? Like, if a person they are going to search old website, but being a Toastmaster, like I found like many of like clubs are in like not in good situation. Like only 4 or 5 members. So is it like good to make them that club strong or like start a new club? So what's the take? Like why it is needed?
Okay, that is correct. That is for all of us, that, might as well we try to retain a club, then open a new club, right? I totally can understand your point of view also. But why are we starting a new club because we want to grow our district. If you recollect, last term or last year, our district was District 98. We all were one. And then afterwards, after June 30th, June 2022, it got split to District 98, District 125, District 126. That one district got split. Why? Because we are expanding, isn't it? So for that, we just want to just expand our district. So we have chartered, I would say, in District 125, we have chartered around 10 to 12 clubs. But I can totally understand your point also. Maintain a club is very important, right? It's not only just running after new clubs and ignoring any other clubs and ignoring any other members. So maintain a club is very important, and letting others struggle and die. But the thing which I want to be very transparent with, so there is a sponsor mentor credit where that fulfills your DTM credits. So if you know, Toastmasters has Toastmasters and they have distinguished Toastmasters also. So for a distinguished Toastmaster, you need to complete two parts: two expos, one invaluable. And so that he believes you, and has a sponsor and one mentor. So when I chartered Hadap, sir, I had no intention of being a DTM, but yeah, I got the credits for sponsor and mentor that will add into my DTM. So when I complete my area director role and my club mentor role, which is for the next 6 months till August, I will get those credits. I might not get those credits. I might not get those credits, right? That is only given for the new clubs. So the main motive is not only for the credits, but to start something on your own and help the district to grow.
Coming to my next question. So, if a person joined Toastmaster, even I've seen a lot of Toastmaster, they started their journey, but like because maybe because of their work or suddenly they got demotivated because of like, Toastmaster meetings and all. So here, like you said about area director DTM, so how it is like defining, it is making different from normal Toastmaster, and other than that, like is it this jobs like area director DTM, is it helping you in professional or personal level anyhow?
Yes. So, for example, in your professional journey, you need to deliver a project or something in a timely manner. You're unable to do it. How will you convey that message to your manager? And so that he believes you and, has empathy towards you that, okay, I'll give you time till tomorrow morning, right? So you need to have that influencing or creative response from Toastmasters.
Like very great listening to you. It's that Toastmaster is all about like everyone joined Toastmaster for their own benefit, right? Or the main benefit and the selfishness behind it, like self learning, growing the network, improving. So the difference I found in conclusion here, that when you find yourself in one pathway, you suddenly by giving speeches, you in your club taking roles, you find like okay, I'm comfortable with this role, I'm comfortable with this learning. Now what next? So Toastmasters level and pathways all brings challenges to you. And the role that like I can't imagine myself as a, like where you are now. So, but yeah, I found like yes, I have to challenge myself. First, I have to cover complete my pathway levels, and then I can thought think of it. So still, but I feel like I'm continuously learning, challenging myself. So
That's great to know. Always, every day is a learning. Let it be even for an experienced person or a fresher. Because after all, once a master beginner was a this thing, right? Once a master was a beginner,
it
right?
was a bit
So I
yes.
believe once upon a time I was a beginner. Yes, I was a beginner, and then now I would not say master, but yes, if you give me roles to play at club level, I can just play it like this because I have done it a several times. So now I've mastered those roles. So now I want
So
to try out, bigger things at a bigger scale at district level.
even I remember the first time I take up the role in a meeting only, that timer. I was like so struck, like this is my first time role. I will be facing lot of people, a responsibility. So then I'm talking to my teammates. Then they were like, even mentor helped me a lot. Sinduja, she guide me. This is your script. Check on that, to assure that your screen is playing like a changing. Then I took Sagitt at arms and like this even first time this roles are like oh god, now I can take any role. So this, yeah, I can relate
Great,
the
super.
experience you. So Toastmaster is a valuable journey. I am finding it very worthy. Hope people also find, and like the initiative behind this podcast, especially with like one of my favorite Toastmaster, you, is to make people aware how they can charter, and we got a lot of learning from you. So I always say you're like a laughing queen. Even one of our common mentor, Omkar, he was like, you both laugh a lot. And this is like such a happy to find one of the, what to
That's
say, yeah, same kind of person. So keep laughing, and everyone I request, like, keep be happy, keep laughing, and stay positive. And for you, I have like best wishes. And in the end of the video, a gift for you, like how I'm drawing your sketch. Thank you so much.
thank you so much.